I'm Pustulus Maximus of GWAR. What the f*** is up, Loudwire? You're watching Loudwire. This is Gear Factor on Loudwire. This is Loudwire's Gear Factor. I don't know what you want me to say right there. So, Gear Factor, Loudwire. This is it. Take your pick. Gah. What's there not to love about metal and rock guitar? Tons of awesome solos, lots of licks, tons of awesome riffs. So when I started playing guitar about a year ago, the first song I learned how to play all the way through was Ride the Lightning with Metallica. Ride the Lightning by Metallica. Yeah, the whole Ride the Lightning album's awesome. And, when you get to that one riff that's right there in the middle. Of course, nobody wants to play it like that. Everybody wants to go. A lot of my favorite riffs, I did a lot of that heavy down-picking stuff, especially from like early 90s metal, late 80s metal, but primarily a lot of death metal from like the late 80s, early 90s. That's my jam, yo. Deicide, that Once Upon the Cross, that album is just ridiculously heavy. That shit is so fucking awesome. I don't give a fuck who you are. I guess another riff that just blew my mind, and a great title as well. Marduk's Christ Raping Black Metal. That's every awesome thing in a song all at once. It is a quintessential black metal song. Most of your first impressions of black metal were Cradle of Filth. Not that there's anything even wrong with that, but the first time I heard like Dark Funerals, Vobiscum Satanas, the track Thy Legions Come, that wall of guitar, it didn't even sound like guitars. I don't even know if I can even play this thing right, but that was just one of the coolest sounds I ever heard, and that's one of my favorite bands. I even got a little Dark Funeral tattoo, and I'm wasted. All right. The first Sepultura riffs I ever heard were like Escape to the Void and Beneath the Remains. Mean riffs, mean guitars. And where they were from, they were singing about something that was definitely very true to them. So the music had a lot of passion, and it definitely separated the wheat from the chaff. There was a lot of weak-ass shit coming out at the same time, but Sepultura was always awesome. That's right, I said always. Yeah, Roots is still pretty good. but that down chugging, that down picking heavy shit from like a Rise. I mean, that stuff is awesome. Yeah, dude, that shit's awesome. Rock guitar is essential for life. You know what I'm saying? Motorhead, best rock and roll band of all time, almost tied with AC/DC. You know, they're awesome too. And you know what? If you don't like AC/DC, well, you. Overkill. Bonus points if you can catch that last lick. When I get to the end of a solo, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I just go. I mean, but you don't know what I'm talking about. The dime bombs, dude. Not supposed to pick them with your right hand. You just dump them. I pretty much feel like the whole purpose of even turning the bar backwards is so you can show off your big dick energy that you're not picking the fucking note, you know? Whatever. But rock guitar, heavy metal guitar, it's full of big dick energy. You gotta love that shit, man. Rock guitar, you can't forget about the fucking greats, man. The Ramones. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you don't like the Ramones, you can go fuck yourself too. But what was crucial about the Ramones is the fucking attitude. Not only the attitude, just like the way of playing. That there's a lot of down picking in the Ramones. And I think one of the first songs of them I had to learn was She's the One. I used to think bands like that were too easy. It was too simple. Until I realized you can't play music like that without putting a shitload of attitude into it. And that's what made those riffs awesome. Because you can't just lackadaisical. No. You have to do it like this. I mean, it makes you do that makes you do the power stance and everything. You have to do that. You got to do that shit on stage. I mean, it makes you look cool. Notice another thing that's pretty cool. You see old Pusty squatting around on a fucking stool playing guitar? Shit, nah, man. Dude, this is how I practice. With like 18 full stacks rolling, wide open all the time. What do you think? I'm deaf. The first song I wrote for GWAR was actually, I won the audition, the ancient audition 1,500 years ago with the riff from the Bone Snapper song. I got the audition with that tune, or got the job with that tune, I should say. But when I came into the actual first rehearsal, I was like, hey, yo, dudes, I know I got this other tune, but scratch that. Check this one out. And I ended up playing like Madness instead. Madness at the Core. And what's weird about riffs is there's riffs that sound great to listen to and not so great to play. Like Ham on the Bone. That's another one. Love that song. Do I like playing it? No. I don't really know why, but... Dean had custom made this guitar for me, and it's probably my favorite instrument of all time. It's awesome. I mean, everything about it's awesome. 24 3/4 scale. I've been swapping pickups in it quite a bit, but I've recently settled on the DiMarzio X2N in the bridge, and not going to tell you what's in the neck. It's a secret. And, I've actually got this. The tone knob actually it's a volume knob for the neck pickup, but when I pull it up, it's a tone roll-off knob. It actually rolls off the lows and not the highs. And when I pick up on that guy there, that's a hot out. Google it. I'm not going to explain it. But 24 3/4 scale, mahogany back, maple top, and then I crushed a crocodile into it.